didn't think anybody would sign up for the project. I didn't think that it would even run because I thought it was too silly.
It was a weird project.
And it is exciting.
The American Visionary Arts Museum in Baltimore, Maryland hosts the annual East Coast Kinetic Sculpture Race Championship, I think is their official name.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a moving, human-powered sculpture. The race starts at the museum, and the sculptures need to travel 15 miles through downtown Baltimore, over roads, mud, sand, and in water. So the race rules, I think, really set the tone for the race because they're very convoluted, very silly. The theme this year was monuments and masterpieces. So they chose a masterpiece, a piece of work by Keith Haring. So the students built a 3-bicycle sculpture that accommodates 3 pilots or 3 riders. They kept writing the sculpture, the writing part, not with the sculpture on it, to make sure that they could turn and they could navigate well. That's how they decided to take the 2 front wheels off the 2 side bikes off because of steering issues. So we went to the Wilson Rec Center into the indoor pool to make sure that they could float in the water and to see if they could steer in the water.
We start to push into the water, and now, like, theoretically it should work.
Let's go! That's another problem! Oh, it's so stable! Look at that!
So we got it in, and I'm watching it sort of as the front starts to go down, but it floated, and that was a big success because we weren't sure that was gonna happen. It was pretty awesome, actually. So we got in, I mean, there were definitely things we had to change about the straps, and at the end we did have something snap, and we didn't go down, but it definitely tipped forward. But overall, like, it was a lot of work. It was an anxious day, but to see it float was a huge, like, relief because we would like to not drown.
So they definitely did mitigate some failures in their work, both in their analysis and in their structural testing.
We are in the garage lab at 8 a.m. to deconstruct everything we worked on this semester, load it into a U-Haul truck.
It was a crazy morning. So we shove everything in. I mean, I'm sweating at this point, like going back and forth to make sure we have everything. Did the final check off, got in the cars, and rolled out.
Drive 6 hours up to Baltimore.
We're on the way to Virginia. Satyan and Bridget in the back.
The next morning, we're up super early. We are there before inspections, well before inspection. I think we had about an hour and a half before inspection started to finish assembling everything, making sure everything on the safety list is good to go.
All right, so this does not belong in a museum. Yes.
It sure does. I feel good. I feel good.
All right, you passed the safety check.
I'm feeling really great. This is like such a fun ambiance, such a fun experience. I'm so glad that we're here and we're competing, and I hope that Duke continues to have this as a senior design project.
I feel excited. I think we are going to complete the race, and I'm ready to start. So, spirits are high.
I'm also really excited. I'm glad that we passed the safety check. I am absolutely terrified of going over the water in this thing.
I'm anxious, like, not in like the anxious is gonna fail way, but I'm anxious to get started. Like,
I feel cold. I hope we don't get drowned.
I hope we just have a really good time. The students have worked really hard. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to watch some onboard bickering. It'll be hilarious to me only. Yay, I'm excited. I have no fears. I'm fearless.
And then there's this chaos, and we started running down, and then we got onto the bikes, and the race started.